Hey everyone, it's Don't Bug Me Lol. I've been gone a year without making videos. I'm sorry if the microphone sounds a bit poo, but it kind of makes the video funnier. So today I'm going through failed screenwriters review of One Battle After Another, which if you haven't seen the film, amazing film. But I knew as soon as I saw like a Ben Shapiro review, he wouldn't like it. You know, he's a very Trump heavy right winger, and I do not like this movie. Let's click play.
Alrighty, folks, today we're going to be reviewing the
Alright, folks. I just hate his voice. Like,
new Paul Thomas Anderson movie, One Battle After Another. Many in the critical community is saying is the best movie of the year.
It kind of is, yeah.
Hey, the best movie in 5 years, 10 years, maybe
True.
in all of human history.
It is one of the best films of like the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Not of all time. Ben reviews. One Battle After Another.
Let's go through this movie. First of all, not good. Do not like bad. The direction,
of course,
is top tier because it's Paul Thomas Anderson, meaning it's a beautiful looking film. It moves quickly. The music is actually quite good. The score is by Johnny Greenwood, who I'm not sure what else he has done.
Yeah.
The score was effective. I believe he did There Will Be Blood. So it's kind of a spare but effective score by Johnny Greenwood. The cinematography is beautiful. There is a car chase scene near the end that is well choreographed. And the movie sucks because the writing's bad. Okay, so the
writing's peak. The writing's peak as fuck. I didn't like it. It's not right-wing enough. You would never make it into the Christmas Adventurers Club, Ben Shapiro.
The basic plot is that you have a person named Ghetto Pat Calhoun, who is played by Leonardo DiCaprio, and Perfidia Beverly Hills. Again, all of the names here are supposed to be on the nose, sort of slightly surrealistic, but they're not.
Well, yeah. It's meant to just be taking the piss out of, like, both sides, because, I mean, literally the main character, Bob, is just kind of an idiot, because he's been smoking and drinking and that. So his brain's like fried. It's not meant to be, you know, this side's better than this. It's very like center because it'll piss you off right or left.
The first scene in the movie is them raiding an ICE facility to free illegal immigrants, which turns out to be sort of the running theme here. Is that revolutionaries?
It's not the running theme. Has he watched the movie? I don't think he's actually watched the movie. It's a scene in the movie. It's not the theme of the movie.
What they really do is they fight the system in order to allow unchecked migration into the United States. Why? Because they need to defeat white nationalism, white Christian nationalism.
Well, I mean, isn't America run by basically Nazis? So I mean, if that's how we interpreted it, you got it correct, I guess.
And that's the basic politics of the film. So Perfidia,
it's not. He's not watched this film.
Beverly Hills. She breaks into this ICE facility along with her explosive expert boyfriend, played by Leonardo DiCaprio. She is obsessed with revolutionary violence, and also she is wildly sexually promiscuous. And so the opening scene,
because all these characters aren't perfect. He's kind of alluding to all these like left characters being like nothing bad will ever happen to them. That he's not watched the movie. He's not watched the movie. He's hypothetically hasn't watched the movie.
Scene involves her, how shall we put, asking Sean Penn's character, he's the villain, who is Colonel villain. Stephen Lockjaw. I kid you not. Again, these names.
Absolute peak villain, and also he's making fun of the names. Does he not know like the white supremacist groups today in the world have such stupid names? The leader of the KKK is the Grand Wizard. Wonder how he's gonna talk about the Christmas Adventurers Club that this villain wants to join.
His names are bad, and who is it?
Such a fucking good villain.
A white supremacist. He's commanding the ICE facility. The opening scene is her asking him to get up, but not like to his feet. And so you get a very long shot of his crotch.
I don't think he's watched the movie.
16 years. Her husband, Ghetto Pat Calhoun, calls himself Bob, and he's a loser who smokes weed all day. And he is raising the person he thinks is their daughter, but who is actually the daughter of this.
Another spoiler.
There are a couple of humorous moments where Bob, again Leonardo DiCaprio, he is trying to call into the revolutionary group, because what happens is that Stephen Lockjaw is trying to join a white nationalist group, a white Christian nationalist group called the Christmas Adventurers Club. This is so stupid. The whole thing.
I mean, the white supremacist group in America is called the fucking Ku Klux Klan. That's stupid. And they've got a grand wizard. Where's the problem with that? I don't think he has a problem with that.
And they decide that
also, he's not reviewing the movie. He's giving a recap of the movie. This sucks.
they're not going to let him in because he might have a black daughter. And so he decides he's going to track down the black daughter and kill her so he can get into the white Christian nationalist club. As one would, he decides to lead a raid on Boxing across the sanctuary city to track down, in reality, his daughter. Meanwhile, Bob is looking for his daughter. And in order to find his daughter, he ends up teaming up with Benicio del Toro, who played...
Peak character. Absolute peak character. Peak actor.
And who are also engaged with skateboarding terrorists straight out of the Kyle Rittenhouse situation. And
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, we'll get to more of this in just a moment. First, it's often said freedom isn't free, and that's true. Freedom has to be
Is this a sponsor? Is this a sponsorship?
defended. But what isn't said enough is that online freedom isn't free either. It too has to be defended, not by military force, but by a certain technological force, encryption. Strong encryption.
Fuck up. Let's go through the comments. Ben is a failed screenwriter, and he says the writing is bad. Yeah. Clicked on this rage to rage bait myself and stayed for the faith in humanity restoring comments. Good. My favorite part is when Ben says that we shouldn't worry because no people of color is going to be presented as bad when we clearly see Perfidia being an awful person in many ways. Exactly. Exactly. She rats out everybody and cheats on Bob. She's in everything for herself. Maybe that's not what she was obviously like to start with as a character, but she's a very flawed character. This is one of the most brutal comment sections out here. He would, I know this is meant, yeah, he wouldn't say well done guys. He'd be like, well, this is the most brutal comment sections I've seen in a long time. You're all lefty. Yeah, I thought I'd go through this. I cannot sit through the rest of this garbage.
My gosh. Oh my gosh. Like.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna end the video there. So good to be back, guys. So good to be back. And I'll post more videos in the future. Okay. Bye, everybody. Fuck this guy. I'm gonna dislike the video because that'll do something. Okay. Bye.